Hi there, good evening. Welcome along to the Transfer Show. There is a month and a point outside the top four. Could they spend again in January to try to help secure Champions League football? Ivan Toney is attracting plenty of Premier League interest. We'll tell which clubs may make a move in January.
And I'll be taking a look at the top 16 most expensive signings of the summer and assessing who have been hits and who yet didn't score for his first 19 games and then scored crucial goals. This is 9 to 16 now. You look at João Pedro, he's had an impact at Chelsea, done really well, 7 goals and assists in the Premier League. You look at someone like Antti Elanga, again, not quite hit the ground running. Wissa injured. But when you look at these are the top 16 players with regards to transfer fees. There's not many players you're looking at going, he's a definite hit. And I guess that's the problem with recruitment, that you're gambling a lot of money and almost praying and hoping that they hit the ground running.
Yeah, and of course, you know, these figures have been inflated by the new TV deal, okay?
To be fair, I said a few weeks ago about Kirkes that he looks like a little boy out there. Today I thought Wirtz looked like a little boy, and that can't be the case. You know, he's a German international of great standing, and he looks well short in respect of what you'd expect in a top physical Premier League match. So they've got to get him up to speed. They've got to get that sort of little bit of tenacity into him, and that little bit of something that means that he'll start to get into form. Because what they have to do is stick with him and persist, but they've got to find a way to get the best out of him.
Yeah, so Gary Neville says they've got to find the way to get the
Ivan
best.
Toney makes stance clear as Man United transfer option emerges. Ivan Toney is open to a Premier League return in January amid speculation around a potential move to Manchester United. The 29-year-old has spent the last 15 months in Saudi Arabia after he left Brentford to sign for Al Ahly in August 2024. Since his move to the Middle East, Toney has scored 41 goals and provided 8 assists in 59 appearances. With the ex-Peterborough man netting 11 of those in 15 matches this season, talk has increased that he could be set for a move back to English football. According to Sky Sports, Toney is thought to be considering a return to the Premier League following his exit from Brentford last summer. It's added that numerous top-flight clubs have made inquiries about a January deal, with Everton and Tottenham among those interested. While there is no specific mention of United's name in the report, the Reds wanted Toney before he went to Saudi Arabia. After impressing for Gareth Southgate's England at Euro 2024, the Old Trafford club considered Toney as a striker option as they tried to strengthen their front line. Although nothing came to fruition with Toney and Joshua Zirkzee arrived instead, United now could do with him to ease the burden on summer signing Benjamin Sesko. The 22-year-old Slovenia international has scored just twice in 12 appearances since his £73.7 million move to the Reds from RB Leipzig. Toney scored 36 times in 83 top-flight appearances for Brentford before making the £40 million move to Al Ahly in 2024. His most prolific Premier League campaign came in 2022/23 when he netted 20 in 33 matches, with only Manchester City's Erling Haaland, 36, and Tottenham's Harry Kane, 30, finding the net more often. Explaining his decision to swap Brentford for the Saudi Pro League, Toney said in December 2024, "I came here and the training ground was good. The stadium was nice and the quality in the team was good also. People look at this league differently, but I stepped into it knowing it's still a high standard. I wanted something a bit different. It's a different culture, but I can blend in anywhere. I've been at Peterborough, Brentford, now out of the UK. I'm excited to be on this journey. I believe it's the right move at this stage of my career." Following an excellent debut season at Al Ahly, where he scored 30 times in 44 games, Toney earned himself a recall to the England squad in the summer. It marked his first call-up since Thomas Tuchel replaced Southgate as England's new manager at the start of 2025. Although Toney managed just 2 minutes during a 3-1 friendly defeat against Senegal, the door still appears open for him to earn a place in the England squad for next summer's World Cup. However, he might have to return to the Premier League to achieve his spot.